Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and it is time to premiere our latest and greatest from both Stampers Anonymous and Tim Holtz. Yep, it is the 2023 Halloween collection from Tim and Stampers Anonymous. That means new stamps, new stencils, but is it all Halloween? No. Oh, there's some pretties in here, as well as a little spooky and scary and definitely, ooh. I love how he always mixes up the two so that there's something for everybody. Now, I have already made the release live. It is available to shop right now, and we will be expediting these orders out if you have a qualifying order, which means if you order from just inside the Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous Halloween collection, that means we'll get your order out to you much faster. In fact, almost immediately is our goal. Now, I have two bundles for you today. They are value priced. There is a free gift with each bundle. Oh yes, there is. And even if you don't want the bundle, all the product will be on sale, open stock too. So you have the choice of a bundle or open stock. And if you just buy one item, if maybe one of the stencils speaks to you and that's all you want, absolutely. That will expedite out, ship to you as well, because that's a qualifying order. So I've got amazing samples to show you, but I'm going to wait to the end to show you the samples. I'm going to walk you through both of the bundles first and then do the samples, because the girls, the SMS girls, have really incorporated the stamps and the stencils together to show you what's achievable. Now, our samples are not like Tim Holtz makers. We swoon at what they do. So much respect for their talent. We're a little more understated, maybe a little more tailored to not just the most experienced crafter, but also the newest crafter who is just starting out. This is their first time ever watching a YouTube video, never heard of an event like this, and wants to be able to scrap lift, wants to be able to copy what we've done. So we really have tried to keep it achievable for all levels of crafter, all while keeping it affordable as we possibly can. So if you do have an independent retailer who is in your neighborhood, you may want to call them and say, hey, did you get the Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous Halloween collection? Because if they did, we so encourage you to visit them. Introduce yourself to the owner, and there is nothing more that a scrapbook store owner loves than getting to meet a new customer. And if they have this product, yes, it might be $1 or $2 more than Scrapbooking Made Simple, but we encourage you to support the local independent retailer should you still have one. Now, if you don't, well, then we absolutely, we're a for-profit business, but we are also a for independent retailer business. So if your closest independent retailer is 2 states over, well, then by all means, come online and see us at Scrapbooking Made Simple. You will not be able to find these exact bundles anywhere else. We get calls like, I went to another company and they don't have bundle number 2. No, they won't. They're just for us, and we put them together here in a way, hopefully, to keep things affordable for you. So all the product is live. You are welcome to go look at it right now, whether you pick one item or you want it all, or you just want to hang out with me for a little while we live chat and you wait and see the samples. I am currently in the United Kingdom. Hello from across the pond, unless you're across the pond with me. I am in the United Kingdom. I am at Ellison HQ, meeting all of my new Sizzix friends, because as you know, I announced that I am the latest licensed designer for Sizzix. So they've flown me over for a few days to get to meet everybody and have a few meetings. I get to take a meeting. Doesn't that sound exciting? That's what they say in the industry, like the movie industry, that you get to take a meeting. So I'm going to take a few meetings and hopefully have exciting things to share with you in the future. How quickly I can tell you about it, I don't know, but as soon as I can, you will know, trust me. So for today, it's all about Stampers Anonymous. We are live chatting during the premiere. If you don't see a live chat going on, that means the premiere is over and the product is already online. We only have a limited quantity of everything today. So if it floats your boat and you don't have an independent, we encourage you to click yay, find what you like, and we will be shipping this product as close to immediately as possible. Absolutely, as long as your order qualifies as for an expedited shipping. And of course, there's some terms and conditions in the category. Just read through those, make sure you qualify, and we're good to go. Now, if you want to add more things to it, absolutely. I don't want to not encourage you to shop. We are a for-profit business, but you kind of have to weigh the two. By adding a few more things to your order, you're going to wait a little bit longer for it, but you're going to get those items that maybe you can't find anyplace else, or you just stick within the category. You may have to add those other items to another order a little bit later on, but you're going to get your product faster. I leave it up to you to make an informed decision. All right, I'm going to tilt on down. We're going to get started for today. Again, I'm going to show you both bundles and then we'll talk about the samples. Are you ready? In fact, I think I'm going to take that out. Are you ready? Our first bundle is the stamp only bundle. It retails for $166.69. Your price is going to be $138.99. You want to see all 6 stamps that Tim has for you? Let's go on down. Let's see what he did for this Halloween. But is it all Halloween? No. Is it all scary? No. There's some stinking cute stuff going on in this release. Okay, let's unpack it. So, first off, I have got Shattered. Okay, Shattered. This is a big whopping background stamp. And the nice thing about this is that you're going to be able to do something slimline. You can do A2, you can do A6. You can just take portions of this and use it as an element on your junk journal, on your mixed media, on your altered art, or make a stunning background out of it for you, the rest of the stamps that I have to show you. This is a rubber stamp. It does come with the grid block. So the block that you need to stamp with rubber stamps, Tim has his own blocks. This one's a grid block. It's a little thinner than a typical block, but if you don't have a block this size, now you do. He's included it with the packaging. So you can't go wrong with that when you've got the block and the stamp ready to go. And this one again is called Shattered. Then we go into what I love. This is Sketchy Leaves, and these are beautiful. They're just beautiful, and there's nothing sketchy about them. They're fabulous. I think he was using sketchy in a different way. I love them. They're so classic. They are so timeless. And what I really love about them is a lot of the detail is done in that sketch work. A lot of the shadow and the highlight. There is very little coloring needed with these. You can stamp them and take a solid marker and color them, and they're going to come out beautiful because they've done all that shadow work for you already. Again, red rubber stamps, they're going to cling onto your block. Easy to use, easy to clean, and you've got the little storage built right in. So this is our second set, and this is Sketchy Leaves. Okay, our next set, we go a little cute for Halloween. This is Tiny Frights. Now, this is not a background stamp. Each individual stamp will pop out of the foam. This is a great way to store them where you don't lose anything. You pop out the stamp that you want to use, and when you're done with it, you pop it right back into place. So everything is individually cut out. And you just pop it right out of the cling, use it, and pop it right back. And again, these are easy to use. A little bit of a cutesy going on here, right? Not so scary. Love the owl, love the leaves. That can be harvest all day long. That can be any kind of candy you want. You want it to be Easter candy, you want it to be Christmas candy, you want it to be Halloween candy. You decide. The moon and the stars, again, all day long for many different things. So this is a great set to use, not just for Halloween, but to remember that you can revisit it during the seasons and pull out and extract what you need from it for what you're working on. Like I said, this very well could be Christmas candy. These can be spring leaves. You could be doing a lovely night scene, and you've got the stamp set to work with it. Our next is called Halloween Sketchbook. So here you've got little almost like hand-sketched images. You've got your, just a bunch of hocus pocus. I like that. Just a bunch of hocus pocus. Is that toil and trouble? I'm reading them backwards. So they're almost like they came out of a vintage book, like a vintage picture book, because that's the imaging that Tim really relates to. At least I think so. He does such an amazing job with these vintage images where they're relatable today, but they harken you back to when you were a child, maybe going through your picture books. I really love them. We've got a haunting we will go, boo to you, feeling wicked, lost in the darkness, just a bunch of hocus pocus, toil and trouble, strangers have the best candy. So these sentiments then can be put together here with your more cute stamps, or vice versa. You can take the sentiments out of this set and use them here. You've got options. That's an amazing feature when you're able to mix and match between the sets. Then we have got our foreboding. Okay, this one's a little darker, but only one stamp is a little darker. Okay, so you've got beautiful flourishes. Oh my gosh, the flourishes are amazing. Your skeleton, your skull is a little dark, yes, but then you've got a fabulous candle, and that can be a Christmas candle, a Halloween candle, a christening candle, a fall candle. You've got your paint splashes, which you can use again and again and again. You can use these on a birthday background. You can use them on a Christmas background. You can use them for a baby shower background. You decide what color ink you put on there, and all of a sudden they take on a whole new life. The only one that's really Halloween is that skull, and it is really Halloween. I love the flourishes. They are absolutely fabulous. The spider, and he's not itsy bitsy, not at all, but he's wonderful. So this is our 5th set from Tim and Stampers Anonymous. And our very, very last set is the Obscure. Okay, again, I like this set. You've got a mixture. So you've got this fabulous spider web, really amazing spider web, right next to a script element. Sandwiched in between is a bat. Down below is this beautiful botanical. And then you've got, again, a little more of a skull, a little more focused in. Those teeth are just crazy. So a frontal focus of the skull versus a side focus. So again, a little bit of Halloween mixed in with something that can be done any time of the year. This is beautiful. This is beautiful mixed in with a few things that really do speak to more of the Halloween spirit. And you've got Halloween night, October 31st, 1931. Not sure what happened in 1931, but okay, it works. So we've got 6 stamp sets from Tim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one coming with the grid block. And this is bundle number 1. Now, included in bundle number 1, I'm trying to get them all in there. Let me go back just a little bit. Included in bundle number 1, should you get the bundle, will be a Tim Holtz Distress alcohol ink, or is it, do they call it Distress alcohol ink? I'm not sure that they do. In the big size. We have every color. We have the alloys, we have the regular colors. They retail from $11.99 to $14.99. You're going to get one of the Tim Holtz alcohol inks in the big 2-ounce jar as our gift to you. Absolutely, wahoo kachoo. That is if you get the I Want It All bundle. But let's say you go, Stacy, I don't know about some of this, but I love them leaves. They're not sketchy at all. They're very sketchy, but not sketchy. Well, you can get just this one set. It will be on sale and it will expedite out if you have a qualifying order. The free gift goes with the entire bundle. You choose. So this is bundle number 1. Regular price would be, if you were to pay for all of this, including the alcohol ink, would be $166.69, but your price is $138.99. All right, are you ready to see bundle number 2? And again, it's got a free gift of alcohol ink, and it'll be a random selection. If you are to buy both bundles, I have enough of the alcohol ink to make sure you don't get 2 of the same colors. So now this is our bundle number 2. It is our stencil only bundle. It retails for $45.95. Your price is $29.99. Ready to see the stencils? So as always, we have the full-size stencils. And boy, somebody's been visiting the Haunted Mansion. Hello. Tim Holtz is a huge Disney fan. Probably as big of a Disney fan as I am. And I am a massive Disney fan. Mr. SMS and I, absolutely. So boy, this just screams Haunted Mansion to me, and I love it for that. Love the eyes poking out at you. Then we have what I would call, is he calling it cracked? That's what I would call it, but hello, do we have a name? Layering stencil. Layering stencil. I don't see a name. I think it's like a cracked, but I could be wrong. But that's what it looks like to me. So full size. And when he says layering stencil, it doesn't mean that there's 2 or 3 or 4 layers in it. It means that you can use different elements from different stencils and layer them on top of each other. So you could do a cracked background and then come back and do the spooky eyes on top of it. And then last but not, well, not, I don't want to say last but not least, we've got the fabulous stars going on. Now to me, this is Christmas, this is night sky, this is Halloween, this is all year round. As is the cracked. I don't see this as being necessarily Halloween. I see this as a great background for guy cards. I see this as an everyday regular stencil that you can pull out and draw from and grab inspiration from all the time. So the 3 large stencils that he has are these 3. And as always, he has a mini set. So the mini set is much smaller in size. Much smaller. Everything's been scaled down, but you get all 3 stencils in there. They've scaled the overall size of the design so that it stays in proportion to the size of the stencil. If they had put these huge, big, spooky looking at your eyes On a small stencil in the same size, you might only get 3 of those eyes on there, but they have scaled them down proportionately, so it makes sense. So the 3 larger stencils, which I think retail for $6.99, and yes, they'll be on sale as well. And then the 3-pack, which might retail for somewhere around $12.99. If you get the entire bundle, you're also going to get one of our fabulous Tim Holtz alcohol inks in the big 2-ounce size, and it's going to be our gift to you. And as I said, if you were to get both sets, the stencils and the stamps, then you would end up with 2 colors of alcohol inks. And I have enough to make sure that if you were to get both, you wouldn't end up with 2 of the exact same colors. And we've got everything from the regular colors to the alloys. It's a random selection. We're just putting them in the packaging because we bundle them here, and off they go out to you. So free is free. You can't complain with free, right? Now, what do I have in the way of samples for you? Well, see, you've got the stencil going on. You've got the little cats going on, and the cats came out of this set right there. Now, I wasn't here when they made the samples, and I absolutely love them. I just want to put some wobblers under there so they go woo, woo, woo. Wobblers are little springy things that allow it to go woo, woo, kind of wobble around. Super cute. You've got the Happy Halloween. You've got you've got both. See, this is a really good way to explain the layering stencils. I think that's what I'll do, because this is a super card to do it on. I'm not sure if it was Katie or Claire, honorary SMS girl Katie or Claire who made this one. But here you've got this stencil layered on there, but then they've come back and on top of that added the stars up here. You've got both. And I think that's what he means by layering stencils, is that his stencils are made to work together so that you can take them and layer them on top of each other, even if you think that they don't necessarily coordinate. You go back through and you look at his stencils, and they really do. You really can take stencils from different collections and make them work together. So here's sample number 1. Let's go in a little bit. There we go, sample number 1. And then sample number 2. So you've got that beautiful flourish. Love the flourish. A little bit of flourish envy going on here. You've got the beautiful flourish from the stamp set. They used the big, yep, that's the one they used. That's been glittered. And then you've got from the sketched set, you've got just a bunch of Hocus Pocus, only they used the Toil and Trouble. So you've got, well, they've used it all. They've used the potion bottles and the cauldron. Look at how fabulous is that. And yes, we fussy cut. There are no dies for these. We fussy cut. And this one, does it get any cuter than this on vellum? Right? This isn't scary at all. This is darling. And again, it comes from the tiny frights. The tiny frights. There's your ghost. We did it on vellum with stays on. Just fussy cut around it. And then boo, boo, boo to you. Love it. Not scary at all. Here, this one's wonderful. Love this. You've got the bat hanging upside down. She made her trees, like little tree branches coming off. Love this one with your bat going upside down. And Halloween vibes. I'm looking to make sure I didn't miss anything on this one. Love this one. Love the bat hanging off. And then again, a little out of the norm. Look at how striking this is. This is like sophisticated Halloween. You've got a simple background, just a splash of orange, and then again from, I think it's from the, yes, it's from the Tiny Frights. There he is. But the Feeling Wicked came from his Halloween sketchbook. Feeling Wicked came from here. Look at how cute is that? Just a splash of orange, some snippets. You've got extra paper. You've got little scraps of this and that. Look at how well it puts together. Then we went into the leaves. Now here you've got that background which is shattered. So we've stamped the shattered. We've inked the back just in a simple color of ink. It's been embossed. So we just went over the embossing with some simple ink. We stamped all of the leaves, which are simple to do. Hello, leaves. There you are. And remember, I said all that detail is going to come in the stamp itself. So we didn't have to worry about shading and shadowing. We stamped them, we colored them, we layered them, and then they added some of the spiders going on, and lost in the darkness that came out of the Halloween sketchbook. These were easy to do because you don't have to worry about shading and shadowing. You stamp them, you color them, you go. And they don't have to be for Halloween. You can use those leaves for anything. And this background is a fabulous background that, again, it doesn't scream Halloween. It screams detail. It screams some perception there. It screams definitely masculine if you want it to. What a great background for masculine cards that have nothing to do with Halloween. And then our last one, we've got Halloween night, October 31st, 1931. And okay, this one has got just about everything, including the kitchen sink in it. We have got the, let's see, did they use everything from this one? They used close. Okay, so we've got there's the script, and here's the script in the blue. We've got the bat. There's our bat. We've got the front face. There's the front face. She added the spider, which is from one of the other sets. I mean, you've just got a ton going on here. The October 31st is out of that set. Boy, she got almost everything in there. That is impressive. So definitely more of your Halloween feel. But that script doesn't have to be, it doesn't say anything. But it's the perfect little accent in a varying color, in a color that is a contradiction to the background. It is a little bit brighter, a little, it's a stark contrast to what's going on the background paper that allows it to really pop. Don't be afraid of taking a color that's contrast to what you're working with, and try it and see. It just allows that to pop. Colors that are on the opposite spectrum sometimes make the most beautiful combinations. So we've got our October 31st, 1931 card. We've got our Lost in the Darkness card. Maybe I went in too much. Lost in the Darkness card. We've got our darling little Feeling Wicked card. We've got our Halloween vibes, where you've got the bat hanging down from the tree. We've got our Boo 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 to You card. How quick and easy would these be making? Oh my goodness gracious. We've got our Toil in Trouble. And then we've got our Happy Halloween. This is all from Stampers Anonymous. They are a brand that falls under the Art Gone Wild and Friends category. So Art Gone Wild and Friends is the manufacturer, and then Stampers Anonymous and Verses and Darcy's and Northwoods and Inky Antics all fall under that umbrella. And of course, we have the bundles for you. So if you have the I Want It All of the stamp sets, you're gonna get a free gift of alcohol ink. And if you have the I Want It All of the stencil set, you're gonna have a free gift of the alcohol ink. And if you get them both, then you get 2 free alcohol inks from us. And everything is value priced. So I have already made all of this live because, again, I'm in the United Kingdom. Hello from across the pond. I know, I already said that. Unless you are across the pond. Maybe you're across the pond with me. Then hello from your neck of the woods. So all of this is available now. It's online. It is limited. We only have so much. So pick what makes your heart happy, whether it just be one stencil or one stamp, or maybe you are all over this and Tim really just speaks to your heart and makes your heart happy, and you've been saving for his Halloween collection. Then by all means, the I Want It All is there for you as well. And again, if you have that local independent retailer, skip us. There's always something else coming down the line. There's always another opportunity for us to show you something that you might not be able to find anywhere else. But if you can find this at an independent local retailer, please shop with them and show them your support. And we want to show them our support. That's how we've been the whole time. That's who we are, and we're not going to change. We're all about supporting people who are just like us. We are here in the Taco Bell Plaza on Soledad Canyon Road, the main street in Canyon Country, California. So, and I do have a real live retail store where people walk in, they see, they feel, they touch, they get to see the samples up close and personal. And if you are ever in sunny California, we hope you find your way to our retail store. We would love to see you. All right, you guys, it is me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, saying I will see you on Saturday. Saturday? Yes, Saturday. I should be back from the United Kingdom by Saturday. I'm trying to remember everything. I'm taping so much in advance. I should be back from the UK on Saturday, so hopefully I have a wonderful story to tell you. Who knows? I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to tell you, but I will try to post some things on Facebook and Instagram while I am there. Join me for my travels over to meet everybody at Sizzix and get to know my new friends. I'm so excited. All right, and thank you to everybody at Stampers Anonymous. They always do such an amazing job, Tim especially, coming up with these fabulous designs and making them available to us independent retailers. We so appreciate it. All right, you guys, I will see you on Saturday morning, 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, or 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom, when I have a full-length technique-based commercial-free class just for you. Until then, bye.